everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fixing It Up with Sandra. In case you're new here, I'm Sandra, and we are back here at my shop, and we're about to make another wreath. And this one is gonna be a fun one. It's something different. I actually got this wreath kit and I wrote it down. Let me tell you, from Wreath Sign Designs. This is somebody that I follow over on Facebook, Patricia Rawlinson, and she puts together wreath kits. I've never purchased something like this, but she put together this wreath kit. I thought it was really cute. Again, I'd never done one, so I thought, why not? So let me show you what it is. It's this Nurses is a Work of Heart, super cute, and it does come with adorable ribbon, 2 of these little stickies to put onto your metal sign so you can attach it to your wreath. So let's open this together. Now it says that each ribbon is 4 yards. Yesterday, I worked with ribbon that was 4 yards, so I'm familiar with this length. And it is super cute. I love this. And this is like a fabric ribbon. All of them are. This one's more of a sheer feel to it. And then you have this one and this one. How adorable. And then here is the sign right here. I can tell you if somebody's gonna ask what size is this sign. Roughly an 8-inch sign. Okay, and so you put these little sticky tabs. This is what it looks like in the front. And then you push your pipe cleaner through there and then you can attach this to your frame. Super, super cute. This is the frame that we're gonna be working with, a work wreath. It already has all of our pipe cleaners, as you can see on there. And there are 18 of them. I think I got this one from Paper Mart. I got this, it's kind of sad. I probably bought this over a year ago and we're just now getting to it. So you can see how much I've been crafting. So, okay, so we have that, and I am working with this beautiful mesh. It's a fabric mesh, and I just want to show you, it has the sheen in it. I've already cut my pieces. Let me just show you exactly. It's cotton poly mesh. Okay. It's 10.5, 10 and a half by 10 yards. This is exactly what it is in case you want a screenshot. That's what it is. So that is what I'm working with. So when I have 10 yards of mesh, I like to cut them at 20 inches if I have 18 pipe cleaners. What I do is 10 yards equals 360 inches. I take 360 inches, divide it by 18, because that is how many that is on here. It says 20 inches. It says 20, and that's 20 inches. So we use the entire roll of mesh. And so that's what we're gonna be doing. I wore the wrong sweater. This is gonna grab onto my sweater, but that's okay. This is one of my favorite sweaters. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and point this camera down. Let's get started with putting the mesh onto this frame and then working with that beautiful ribbon. All right, and like I said before in my other video, I am at my shop here. So if a customer comes in, I will have to pause. Actually, we're gonna work the inside out. I will have to pause and then restart. So if you're like, what's up with this editing? That's what it is. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open these pipe cleaners up to put our mesh, and we're gonna do the ruffle method. We're just gonna scrunch our mesh up. You just go ahead and put this over here, and we're just gonna take our 20-inch cut like so, fold the edge, tuck it under so we don't have the frayed edge showing, and then we're just gonna scrunch like so, make it into a bow. And I don't go all the way, just go to enough, and then boom, and you've got this pretty little bow like so, and we're just gonna throw it into one of the pipe cleaners and give it a good twist. There we go. And we're just gonna repeat this method 18 times. We're just gonna scrunch and scrunch and scrunch and scrunch. And I love, this is probably one of my favorite kinds of meshes to work with. I'm not as, like, I do really love burlap, but because it gets everywhere, it's not my favorite. The plasticky mesh, the one that'll grab you, again, not my favorite, but this is just like the perfect blend, and I love that little hint of shimmer that runs through it. So, and I'm excited about making this wreath. Usually I do holiday themed wreaths, but you know, I need to branch out and do, you know, all kinds of other wreaths. So yeah, this is fun. And I haven't used a work wreath in a while. So this is just like a whole bonus wreath for me. All right. And with my channel starting back up, I have been posting, you know, just like all kinds of like random type of videos, hoping to show you that I really am back, because I know I probably said that 1,000 times. And it is, my life has been, dare I say, whirlwind? Some good, some bad, you know, it's just, whew. And I think, you know, opening a business has really just taken me on one heck of an adventure. It has been fun. It definitely has its hard times. Right now it's been really slow, which is, you know, it's scary. And this is making it much easier to be here, because you get kind of, I don't want to say depleted, but you get a little beat down when your business is going slow. But you know, I'm going to say this, I am not the only one. And unfortunately, that's the one thing that keeps me going, is that I know I'm not in this boat by myself, but at least I can come to work and make a beautiful wreath. So at least I have that on my side, right? So I am going to be doing I'm going to be doing the shop tour. I'm currently working on that video. I'm going to be doing like a shop tour, you know, talking about business, because I know a lot of people, you know, back when I was really, you know, doing the YouTube, like doing a bunch of videos, I had a lot of questions about business. And like I said, I am no professional. I am still so wet behind the ears. I am still learning so much. But let me just tell you, I can tell you what not to do. I've always told that to my friends. I'm like, I'm the queen of what not to do, because I have failed so many times. Oh, good Lord, I can't even count. I have failed so many times. So I can be like, I don't know about this, but I can tell you what happens with this, you know, and hopefully save some people the headache and the heartache when it comes to all kinds of things. I mean, that's why I started crafting, or sharing my crafting, because like I said, I've done the failures, and I'm like, okay, let me tell y'all what not to do. I guess I should have opened these pipe cleaners. Okay, I'm gonna get this one in here, and then we're gonna open up the pipe cleaners on the bottom row, now that we have that inner. And I'm almost thinking we should have done the outer, then the inner, but it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. Life will not end because of that. So, all right, let's go ahead and open these up. And I'll know somebody will probably say, yeah, you should have started at the bottom first. Well, life goes on. All right, here we go. These are the strongest pipe cleaners ever. They sure are thick and hardy. All right, we got it in there. Okay, and this is probably one of my favorite methods of working with mesh, like the little scrunchie. I do every once in a while, like the curl method, but I don't know. This is good old faithful. I've never seen a wreath done with this method, and I thought, oh, that's an ugly wreath. You know, I'm like, wow, it's just so full and so pretty. So I'm just trying to make the mesh pop up pretty. right. And I'm excited to make this one because it's for, you know, the nurses out there. After being sick with cervical cancer, you know, I always appreciated nurses, but I'm telling you, I had the best nurses ever during my treatment. Oh my word. Incredible, absolutely incredible, but above and beyond all the things. And I'm telling you, that's part of why I believe I recovered so well. So the way the nurses were just so incredible to me. It definitely makes a world of a difference. So thank you. If by some wild, random chance, one of y'all is watching. So, all right. Okay. It's becoming so pretty. I mean, it's already pretty. I love this. The red and the white, it reminds me of Christmas, Valentine's, all the stuff. I love it. Okay. And it actually goes by pretty darn fast. Usually I would fast forward this part, but I figured with this one, let's just chat all the way through, you know, and I don't care if people call me Chatty Cathy. Y'all have a fast forward button, so this is my favorite part. Just getting to chat with you guys. So yeah, so with me being back on the channel and creating videos, you're gonna see all kinds of stuff. So I did want to start with some wreaths. That's where my channel became my channel, and we're gonna do all kinds of crafting, but we're also gonna get into some pretty good topics. I say good topics because they are near and dear to my heart. Some of them may be a little bit heavier, but yeah, I'm ready. I've been wanting to do like a podcast for the longest time, and I think we're gonna start here on YouTube. So look for those coming soon. But in the meantime, we can still craft. All right. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. Now, that sign is probably gonna be a little small for this. I would love if I could find some kind of like picks, like decorative picks to put in here. I don't even know if they do such a thing. I don't know. But you know, even if the sign is a little bit small, it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. All right, looks like I've got just these two left. And that went by really, really fast. I think it took me all of 9 minutes from, well, roughly 10 once I get the last one on here. But yeah, look at that. I've got it. Just fluffing it out a bit. And last but not least, okay, there we go. Let's get that in there. Okay, let me just do a little bit of light fluffing, kind of moving this around. All right. Oh, there it goes, okay. All right, let me move the camera back, or you know, pan the camera up so you can see what this looks like. Here is what it looks like. Oh, so cute, huh? I love it. Adorable. Now, I'm just gonna briefly put this up to here. I mean, it is small, but whatever. We'll figure out a way to make the outer parts all festive and whatnot so it'll look super adorable. All right, let's work on the ribbon. I'm gonna point the camera back down, and we're gonna cut that ribbon, and all right, put that over there. We're gonna cut the ribbon and then we're gonna add it to our... All right, so I went ahead and cut all of the ribbon and I did the fancy tails on them. So we have these all cut at 16 inches because if you have 4 yards, let me explain it again. If you have 4 yards, that's 144 inches. And if you divide it by 9, because I'm gonna do every other pipe cleaner with a different, design. My brain just stopped. You're gonna get, you want them 9 cuts at 16 inches, and that's why I did this. Okay, so I have those cut, this pretty little piece cut, and these cut as well. And it saves a lot of time video-wise if I do this off camera. So I'm just gonna finish up these little ones, the little fancy tails. Got my handy dandy scissors. All right, let's just flip these over. Okay, there we go. I've got 9 of these. And there was plenty of ribbon. I have some left over just in case something happens to one of these. So, all right. And one more stack. Okay, perfect. All right, we're gonna get ready to assemble this onto our wreath. And voila. Bam. Okay, so how we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna point the camera down. I have these 4, and I'm gonna take the 2 wide ribbons, I'm gonna set them over here, and we're gonna put the skinny blue with that one and the skinny red with that one. So we're gonna go every other one. We're gonna go back and forth with this pattern. So I'm just gonna scoochies. Yeah, okay, got it right there. Let's move these out of the way and start adding these to our, oh, there we go. All right, so like I said, this is what I have. So I'm gonna line it up, center as best as possible, and then fold it in half, give it a squeeze, take it, pinch it like so, and this is what I have. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull my sleeves up. It'll definitely get caught on this sweater. Put this right here, and then just twist like that. Now, you can go ahead and adjust. I kind of like to separate them just a tad. Let me see if okay, there we go. I like to separate them just a tad, and I'm gonna curl them. And then as we go along, you'll see that your ribbons are not as perfectly placed as like your first couple of ones. That's okay, you can always go back in and readjust. Don't even worry about that. So that's why I'm not gonna do too much to them until I get to the very end, and then I'm gonna go through and readjust. So I wanna make sure that this is like so, centered, bam. And then we're just, again, doing the same thing. Gonna work our way around this wreath, putting a ribbon in each one. You can, I'm trying to, okay. You can even wait until you're completely done to, you know, fluff your ribbons or do what you want with them instead of like constantly fussing with them. Just go around the top. All right. Like so. I do 2 twists to really get them in there. So I'm just gonna go like so. Tuck, 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 tuck. And again, just keep repeating this. And, you know, thinking about this wreath with all this ribbon on there, we may not have to add any extra trinkets. I was thinking I do have some like glittery hearts. I was thinking maybe that could go on there, but we'll just see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So let's turn that and let's just keep working and go for them. So I did mention that I bought this wreath kit roughly a year ago. So I don't know if you're going to be able to find this when you go on, and I don't know if she's on any other platform. This Wreath sign designs. I don't know if she's on any other platform besides Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, then I don't know what to say. But I don't know if she has this kit. And like I said, I don't know if you can find her anywhere else. But I did do a quick glance today. She did have some wreath kits available the other day. So you can check those out and see what she has that, you know, strikes your fancy and that you're wanting to do. All right. I wish I hadn't waited so long to do this, but oh well. Oh well. And just in case I really like, you know, how this wreath comes out, then I could, you know, could possibly do a second one, or I don't know. Or if you guys wanted to get this wreath kit, I'll try to get better at that. We'll see. Okay. I don't want to chat too much because I gotta chat. I don't want any like just uncomfortable silence, but I don't want to mess up the pattern that I have going on here, but it is looking adorable. I really like the fact that these ribbons were already picked out. Like I didn't have to hem and haw over like, okay, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? I really like the fact that the ribbon was already selected. It just makes it so much easier to do. All right. And I forgot what I paid for this. I could probably find it. But I know that it was a really good deal considering the fact that I didn't have to buy giant rolls of each ribbon, you know, because ribbon can be very costly. So I know that I thought, wow, that's a really good deal for a wreath kit, considering that you get the sign and the ribbon with it. So it wasn't where like I felt like I was being ripped off or anything like that. Okay, and I believe on her page, and again, don't know if she's on any other platforms, but she does do tutorials with the kits that she sells. So I don't know, maybe she has a video with this one. All right, I'm just going to show you the innards. So cute. Let's briefly put this up. So cute. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Now we're going to go to the bottom row, and just going to grab this again. It is a beautiful Saturday here. It's supposed to get, it is cold. To me, it's really cold. It's supposed to get like almost snowing cold here. And I'm in Northern California and we don't get too much snow here, but it's gonna get cold here in a few days, and I'm definitely enjoying this break in the weather, the sunshine. Although I am enjoying this new thing, wintering, slowing down, taking your time, doing a little bit of the hibernation, that kind of stuff. I'm definitely enjoying. It's the first year that I ever embraced wintering. Oh, I thought somebody was coming in, but it was just somebody walking by. So yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys are wintering. It is, yeah, it's like it's not a new thing, but it's a new thing to me, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the slow pace. Normally this would be when it's quiet and still, I would just be like, oh my God, I've got to do all these things. And for no other reason other than my own mind. But yeah, spring and summer will be here soon enough, and there's gonna be plenty to do when that time comes. And so, yeah. So in the meantime, during winter, I am wintering. I'm resting while working at the same time. All right. This is filling out so beautifully. I absolutely love it. It's super adorable. And if you guys are thinking about making a wreath and possibly placing it outside, I've mentioned this in my other video. You can buy, and again, I'm going to butcher the name. Just know that it's in that realm, but it's like poly, I'm trying to like see the name in my head. It's like that poly clear coat. They have it in a spray can, and you can, and I have done this before, sprayed a wreath with that poly something or other to somewhat protect the wreath, especially if I'm using, you know, a cardboard type of centerpiece or any kind of cardboard, like if you get it from the Dollar Tree. I have used that before. I don't know, like if, what is that other stuff that you can like spray on your couches? Scotch Guard. I don't know if Scotch Guard would work on this because of the fabric for the ribbon. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I think it dries clear. So I think it should, because you're able to put it on your shoes. I have it at my house. You're able to put it on your shoes and like your furniture and stuff like that. So, so yeah, you can Scotch Guard this. If you're, like I said, gonna have it kind of sort of in the elements. I would never put a wreath directly in the elements if at all possible, but there are ways to somewhat protect it. All right, and we are just about done. We just have a few more ribbons to put on here. I think we've got about 6 more pieces. It is filling out so beautifully. This is coming along so cute. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to get it up on my wall here. These will be for sale. I decided I've never really sold like my wreaths online. I still have to like figure out the shipping and whatnot, but I decided I'm going to start selling my wreaths on my website. I still have to photograph them and then get them up and then do the shipping. So if you are interested, please give me a moment before that happens. So yeah, I've only been selling them locally, but you know, I figure why not widen the range, broaden the horizons, you know? And so, so yeah, I'm gonna start selling them online, and yeah, I'm kind of excited. I do have all the packing and all that fun stuff, which is, I've had for years, but not years, probably a couple of years now. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I just didn't feel like selling them online. I guess, oddly enough, I was still very kind of like, oh, I don't know if people would really like this kind of thing. And I'm still like that, but what is it gonna hurt? Yeah, and I already have the website, so go ahead and add it to that. All right, if you want to check out the website, the link is in the description box, but right now I only have my bath bombs on there. So that is the only thing. I had over 300 items on there, and it was just me running the website, well, doing it all. So I had to just like narrow it down. So it is just the bath bombs, but I will be adding more over time to the website. Oh my goodness, this wreath is just popping with all this ribbon. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to pan out and show you guys how adorable this is. I don't think it needs any trinkets. Picks would be adorable, but like trinkets, not so much. All right, let's just curl this one last one. All right, it's so cute. Okay, let me pan out, you guys. Here it is. Here it is. What do you think? Oh my gosh, it is so cute. I love the ribbon choices that Patricia made for this wreath in particular. Oh my gosh, I totally love it. And look at how full it is. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pull the camera down and get our centerpiece on there. And so like I said, we have this. Let me find the sticky ones, the sticky tabs. All right, so I wanna make sure that, okay. These are great. I use these all throughout my house for several different projects. I think 3M makes these, and you just stick it on. And if you don't get it on, like, you know, like how I'm doing, like making sure that this is the top, it's okay. Like, it's not gonna be the end of the world. You just have to do it a little different. And the great thing about this is that it has the 4 sides that you can use. So that's what it looks like. See? And like I said, I use these all over the house. I use these to like stick to my ceiling so I can like hang my plants. So they're very handy to have. All right, I got my pipe cleaners. You can even use zip ties if you want. Like so, just thread that. And just to give it a little security, I'm just gonna do 1 twist like that. There we go. You can even hot glue your zip ties to this if you don't, or your pipe cleaners. Because it's metal, sometimes it does pop off. So you can use a different glue if that makes more sense to you. But I have just used hot glue on this. All right, so now I'm just gonna try to thread this, push these 2 down like so. Let's try to thread this, at least get one side of it through here. All right. This is the tricky part, is threading it through. Okay. I want to get it on the middle wire. Okay, and I don't want to pull down too hard or like, you know, get it too tight. So I'm just going to do like kind of like a loose tie right there. Oh, a loose tie right there. All right. Just trying to get it. I'm going to do it loosely because I want to make sure that it's not only not tucked too tight, but that it's centered. I have a feeling that it's not, so that's why we're going to double check real fast. Okay, it's not centered, so I need to move this one down just a little bit lower. Okay. This is where the concentration happens. All right, just readjust this one a tad, pull it over some. Okay, perfect. I think now we've got an even and centered. Oh, yes, okay. So now I'm gonna tighten these up just a little bit and tuck the pipe cleaners to make sure that this sign stays, the centerpiece stays in place. All right, there we go. Again, this takes full concentration, just in case you're wondering why I'm so quiet. All right, there we go. And on this side, tuck this as well. You can even put a dab of glue just to make sure that it stays in place and doesn't move around. All right, once again, bring the camera back up. And what do y'all think? Like I said, I know that the sign is small. We could use a bigger one, but this is what I have, this is what it came with, and this is what we're working with. But it is still super adorable. You can still read it very clear, you get the gist of it, and it's full of ribbons, so what's not to love? I think it's super adorable. If you are able to find, and this is what I'm talking about, you go back in, you want to readjust your ribbons. If you can find some really adorable picks to go on this, I think that would be super cute. I'm just readjusting the ribbons that were like kind of caught behind the sign. And this is what I'm talking about. You can like curl it up to make it look perfect. All right, oh, one more piece down there. And with the pipe cleaners, I'm just gonna tuck them. I'm not gonna cut them off, but I'm trying to figure out how to pick this back up. Perfect. What do you guys think? I totally love this wreath. I'm gonna add a little pipe cleaner onto the back so it'll have an easy way to be hung. But other than that, super cute. All right, guys, I just wanted to give you a different angle of how this wreath looks and to show you the size of it. The sun is now facing me instead of having my back to it, so we've got more of a brightness. But yes, super, super cute. I love it. And if at all possible, definitely check out Wreath Signs Design on Facebook. Like I said, I don't know if Patricia is on any other platforms, but you can find some wreath kits. And like I said, I thought they were very affordable. I don't know if you're able to request a bigger size of the sign, but I want to say this is roughly about an 8-inch sign. I'm sure it was in the description when you purchased the kit, when I purchased the kit. But if you're like, okay, I know I definitely want a much bigger sign, that is something that you can discuss with her and then see how that can all work out for you. So, but again, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to get this on the wall. I'm going to get this eventually on the website, and we'll be able to hopefully sell that very soon. So anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, I am back and we're going to be doing all kinds of different tutorials, videos, podcast style stuff. So hopefully you guys will continue to follow along, and definitely thumbs up this video if it's something that you are loving, and always subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, because I am not on any kind of a schedule. I am on the schedule of the shop. So when I am able to squeeze them in, these videos, I'm definitely going to do so. So you want to make sure, like I said, hit that notification bell. Other than that, thank you for staying with me and watching this wreath tutorial, and I hope to be back very soon, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.